Hello guys, you're welcome back to Dami Dimension channel. My name is Dami in case you're meeting for the first time. So last week I posted a video on how I made this senator top for a little boy, and you guys found the video helpful and you requested to see how I made a matching trouser to this senator top. Well, I actually have the video filmed, but I didn't intend to post it because I intend to post a standard female trouser instead, which I'm currently working on. But since you guys are asking for the matching pant for the boy, that is why I'm putting this video together to show you guys now. So make sure you watch out for the video of the female pant because that is coming out on this channel very soon. All right, so let's get started, guys. The first thing we need to do is to fold our fabric in place. So this is like the leftover fabric. You can just ignore this part. I'm going to be working with this part, and I've just folded the fabric in half like this. So the first thing I'm going to measure is the waist measurement. The waist measurement for this trouser is 24 inches. 24 inches divided by 4 gives me 6. So I'm going to place my 6 inches here like this. So I'm going to place my 6 inches like this. And next I take the flap measurement. The flap is the measurement from your waist to the crotch. That's the waist to in between the legs basically. So the waist to the crotch is 11 inches. So I'm going to place the 11 inches like this. So basically I've added about 2 inches or 1.5 to 2 inches to turn the top of the trouser where I'm going to fix the elastic band. Alright, so I'm just going to draw a straight line from the waist to the flap now. So next thing, I'm going to take my lap measurement. Alright, so my lap measurement is 13 inches. 13 inches divided by 2 gives me 6.5, and I'm going to be adding about 1 inch or 1.5 inches to that. Okay, so this is the lap measurement, 6.5, and then from that point you can add about 1 inch to 1.5 inches to that. So that's just basically equal to my fold like this. Okay, next thing, you want to take your trouser length, and the length of my trouser is 19 inches. This includes about 2 inches to fold the trouser at the top, and also another 1.5 to 2 inches to fold it at the bottom. I'm making this trouser for a child, so that is why we have those measurements for this trouser. Okay, so I'm taking the trouser length now, which is 19 inches in total. And I'll also take the 19 inches here so that I can get a straight line there. Okay, so the next thing is for you to transfer your ankle measurement. And the ankle measurement for this trouser is 8 inches. That's the round ankle. And I'm going to divide the 8 inches by 2 because this is 2 pieces of the fabric, and that gives me 4. So I'm just going to transfer my 4 inches here like this. And from this point, I will draw a straight line to connect with this flap point that I've made here. So after connecting these 2 points with a straight line, I went ahead and created a curve, just a little curve here like this. All right, and the next thing to do is to cut out the shape. After cutting out the shape, you should also go ahead and split this part open so that you can have 2 separate pieces. You remember we cut out fabric on 4. Trousers usually have 4 pieces, so we have to split this one open like this. So the next thing you should do now is to fold the remaining of your fabric into two again, like so, and then you place this front piece that you have cut on folded fabric, and then I'm going to show you what to do next. Okay, so I've folded my fabric into two and I've placed the front panel that I cut on folded fabric. So the next thing you are going to do now is, starting from this flap point, take a measurement of 2 inches. So from the flap point, take 2 inches and mark like so, and then you are going to take 1.5 inches all around, from the waist all around to the down part of your trouser. Only the flap point is going to be 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to do that so you can see. 1.5. Okay, so I'm taking 1.5 inch all the way down. So I took 2 inches here, remember? So I took 1.5, then I'm going to keep going 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 down. So I'll take that again. After placing your the cut panel, which is the front panel, on the folded fabric, then what we need to do is to cut the back panel. So in order to do that, we are going to add the seam allowance, because the seam allowance usually fall on the back panel, and the seam allowance at the crotch part is going to be more. So that is why I took 2 inches at the crotch part, and then I took 1.5 inches all the way around in every other places, and then you have to connect that just like we did for the back panel. And for the ankle area, it's just going to go straight from the initial ankle measurement, just like that. So just grab your scissors and cut out. So I'm going to cut out this now. Okay, so the next thing to do now is to set this one aside and then cut this one open. This now is my front panel, and this is my 2 back panels. And that is basically it about the cutting of this trouser. Stay tuned for the sewing. Alright, so here I have my 4 panels, the 2 front panels and the 2 back panels. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a straight stitch from here all the way to the crotch here, and I do the same on the back panel as well. So this is what it looks like after joining those 2 centers. Next thing, I'm going to turn both of them right side facing each other like this, right? Then I'm going to match the crotch, make sure they align together like this. Then I'm going to sew here also. I'm sewing by 1/2 inch, and this is what I have at this point. You can see. So next I'm going to be hemming the down part. So just flip this down part open and hem. So here I'm done hemming the down part. You can see it's coming out already. Okay, so I'm going to be turning it to the other side now. Like this. So then I'm going to stitch the 2 sides like that. Here is it after sewing the 2 sides. All right, we are almost there. So now I need to hem the upper part, creating the loop for the elastic band. So I'm going to fold it all around in the size that I want. Then I'm going to pin it around, and I'm going to run a straight stitch on it also. Then I'll be leaving a space of about 1 inch or 1.5 of an inch open where I can pass the elastic band through. Here is it after pinning down. Then I'm going to sew it round now, leaving about 1 inch for the elastic opening. So here is it after stitching the band, and I have this opening right here where I'm going to be inserting the elastic band. So I grab my pin, close it up like this, and from this hole you insert. So next you should put the ends of the elastic band together and stitch it like this. And this is what it looks like after inserting the elastic band. So from here you can go ahead and finish the raw edges, whichever way you prefer, maybe by overlock or bias binding. And then here you should close up this loop, the elastic band loop. You should close it up. So that's it, and yeah, here is the finished result. You can see how it looks. Like I said earlier, this is a pant for a child. For an adult, I would not recommend you to follow the same exact procedure in this video. I'm going to be uploading a new video on how to make a female pant, so you should watch out for that. You know, adult body is, you know, more curvy than the child. For a child you don't really need, you know, specific curves and all that. They are just going to, you know, put on the trouser on the diaper anyway. So that's why I just made this method, which is very simple and straightforward, and it looks perfect. As you can see, I also made another piece of the attire using this same procedure. If you've not seen my video on how to make the buba, you should check that out. I'm going to link it in the description box, so you should check that out. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for your support, and if you're not yet to be subscribed to my channel, subscribe by using the red button down below. I post video every week, so try not to miss anything from my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.